I said, well, I'd like to help you, but I don't really have any place that I know of that we can locate a park large enough for you to utilize. Well, they didn't much more leave my office than the public relations director at that time from Lyondale called me and said, Commissioner, we have some land that we would like to donate to the county adjacent to your park. Well, he was hanging his phone up when Edward and I arrived in his parking lot. And we worked with them very closely. And I will tell you, over the last couple of years, we've all put a lot of effort into this. And I want to especially thank Randy Tatum with Lyondale, the plant manager. Randy believed in this from the very beginning, and Randy, this would not have happened without your efforts. So thank you so much for what you did. Donated 48 acres to Nueces County, which is the second largest donation in this county's history. So thank you all very, very much. It's a perfect example of how industry and our communities and private sector can work together to make really good things happen here in our community, and we're so proud to do this. And you know, the people from the news media a while ago said, how are you going to pay for this? Well, this is going to be a long-term project, and we realize that, but I'm happy to say that we've already, the county has already received a $60,000 grant from the GLO to help us develop this park. We have applied for a $500,000 grant with the Texas Parks and Wildlife. Judge Perks is helping us with another grant that may come from some local money. So we're working very hard to come up with the money and the funds to put this together, and we hope to, over the next 4 to 5 years, turn this into one of the great youth sports complexes in Nueces County. And I really appreciate my fellow commissioners. They've been very supportive of this project, and thank you guys very much for your support on this. Anyway, I'm going to sit down and shut up, and I want to introduce Karen Swindler from Lyondale Basel. And Karen, would you come up and say a few words, please?
Great event and the groundbreaking along with Lyondale Basel, along with Nueces County to be able to do this. When you step back and look at, we've had very good relations as a company with Nueces Park, with the county, I'm sorry, and just over the many years. And it's, you know, it's where our employees live. And so we feel like we're a part of it. This is a family event for us. We're very committed to protecting the environment and the health and safety of our workers and our neighbors, and we want to be able to give back to the community. But this is just a start. For those of you that have been involved with this has been like a 5-year ordeal to actually get to those points. So I do want to say thank you for all those people that have been involved to get to this point, but it's just a beginning. We got the 48 acres here, but it's going to take a lot of work to get to the point of having the whole complex. And one thing we ask is, let's do it safely. But if you haven't had a chance to actually see the complex, you have got to take a look. It is very impressive, and it's going to be very impressive when it gets done. And when you step back and think about, we want to be able to give back to our communities, it really comes down to what I consider our families. So a raise of hand, who has families out there? Let me ask you this, who has wonderful memories of watching their children play a sport? Every one of us. So when you step back, to me, this is the beginning of some pretty great memories they're going to have out there with our families. And when you look at the complex, it's something that's going to be enjoyed by everyone. So we talk about really giving back to the youth, but again, this is something that is going to be enjoyed by everyone in the families and the community. So again, the 48 acres donation is a start. It's going to take us a while to get to the complex, but I look forward to coming back and seeing the beautiful complex, but also hearing the great stories that you guys are going to share of how it's being enjoyed by everybody here in the community. So again, very honored to be here, to be able to do the groundbreaking on something that I see is just going to be just a start of a special thing here in the community. So thank you from Lyondale Basel to let us be a part of it.
Y'all tell us when you're ready.
Go ahead, go.
You ready?
I'm not ready.
1, 2, 3, go! How about one more?
One more, please.
1, 2, 3.
Go.
Ready? Go!
Yeah.
Good.